2 weeks ago, the world fell in love with Snuffy the seal, who washed up on shore injured and dehydrated. We now go live to Snuffy's triumphant return to the sea.
We are just moments away from releasing Snuffy, the rescued seal, back into the ocean. And now you see it, Snuffy's triumphant return.
Holy
Shark Week. It's a bad week to be a seal.
Here again at Fairy Meadow Beach with Australian resident Joshua Pershey. Now, Joshua, how do you feel about sharks? They're so majestic. When I say the word shark, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Just glory, the glorious nature of the animal, the beauty.
Now see, a lot of people get these negative images of sharks from things like Jaws and the vicious things that are seen on Shark Week sometimes, but you don't seem to share that opinion like they do.
No, mate, watching those movies is just propaganda, mate. It's all evil. It just breaks my heart, you know. These are beautiful animals. They're glorious, you know. This is their home. Look at the beauty of this place. This is where they live. And they invite us into their home. And we just portray them as monsters. It's just not right.
And so, I'm sure you're kind of familiar with some of the shark culling policies going around here. How does that make you feel?
It absolutely devastates me. It's just genocide, man. It's killing this beautiful animal.
Good morning. Earlier this year, Western Australia Premier Colin Barnett signed off on legislation to place 72 drumlines off Western Australia beaches. This morning, I'm joined by Mr. Barnett. Good morning.
Morning, Marlon.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm interested. I'm ready to talk about shark culling.
Okay.
I'm ready to talk.
So you signed off on this legislation to place drumlines off the beaches. You think this makes the public safer?
It was more a split decision, and it was a tough decision really in the end because no one really wants to kill a very vital part of the marine environment. But when it came down to it, we were worried about people, the Western Australian people, being sad or scared when they went to the beach, which is a beautiful place.
Right.
My family goes to the beach.
Lots of tourism.
Lots of tourism. And we figured it's better to go to the beach and feel safe in a safe environment without the fear that you may or may not get attacked by a shark.
Okay. So when you take your family to the beach, you feel safer knowing that the hooks are out there baited and hopefully the sharks get to those hooks first instead of your family?
It's better than going for the hooks than the families, I think.
Okay.
It's a crude, it's not really, it's a different method than most would say, and it was, as I said, very tough to put in, but in the end, the lives of the people are more important than the lives of the shark.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Do you think shark attacks are a big issue worldwide?
Shark attacks? The real problem are them toasters.
I'm sorry, did you say toasters?
Yeah, toasters. They kill more people a year than sharks do. It's been proven with them numbers and statistics. You think they just sitting there, plugged in the wall, minding their own business, waiting to toast your bread, and bam! You're the one who ends up extra crispy.
I see. So you think this is a bigger issue than shark attacks?
Well, I think if we all band together and promote toaster awareness, safety precautions, we could save more lives than shark culling ever could.
Yeah, I think we need to leave.
Dr. Oberoi from Great White University here in Australia. I've been studying sharks in our ecosystem for 25 years.
Hi! So, in your opinion, is shark culling an effective method of reducing shark attacks?
Shark culling is incredibly bad for our environment. First of all, when you start trapping these smaller sharks at the beaches, it attracts larger sharks that will go and eat the smaller sharks. So really, you're just getting larger sharks at the beaches that we're all swimming at. 2, sharks are the top of our food chain. When we start to kill off the top of the food chain, then you get expansion of other populations that are lower down on the food chain. That expansion can be very harmful to the ecosystem. 3, sharks are migratory creatures. As they move along the coast, we're just going to get more and more sharks going by, even if we keep killing them. I have personally been doing some research into how we can prevent shark attacks in the future. Some of alternative methods to shark culling include wearing patterned wetsuits and wearing electronic chips that can confuse the sharks. You can also pay attention to the time of year and where the seabirds are to see if there are sharks in the environment. Unfortunately, the research that we have done is very minimal, and we need much more research in this field.
Okay, what is your opinion on shark culling?
Oh, I think it's pretty unfair. We're going out into, their habitat, using their environment. You know the risks if you go out there. More people die of drowning every year. You're not going to stop people swimming.
So we're here at Ferry Meadow Beach in Wollongong, Australia, with Australian resident Luke Pryor, here to talk a bit about the shark threat here. So now, as an Australian, are you aware of the threat that sharks pose in the ocean?
I'm aware of the threat, but I don't see them as a big danger to me, really. You just got to pick your time when to go swimming and swim when there's not sharks.
Now, as you may be aware, in some parts of Australia, they've started culling the sharks to try and cope with this. Do you think this is an effective means to take care of the issue?
No, yeah, I think it's bad. We're in their environment. They should be allowed to live and let live. I think, if they're going to kill us, they'll kill us. But we are in their environment, so I think we shouldn't kill them.
The shark culling gives people a false sense of security, really. I mean, they think that they're going to go out there and be protected from the sharks, but the culling just really gets rid of a few, and then some get past and still eat humans.
Hi, my name's Duncan Keller, and I'm a geologist. This is petrified wood. It was alive 252 million years ago. That's about all I know about biology. But I do know that shark culling is bad. Don't cull the sharks.